How's it going? What's up guys, and welcome to another video. Now today we are playing a game called Back to the Future, the video game. And now I'm so excited because I'm a huge Back to the Future fan, and I can't believe that they made a game. Well, I think it's been out for a while and I just haven't found out about it until now. So let's do this. Let's go, begin game. Yeah, I'm gonna sign in, of course. You really have to do that right now? Make a mockery of the video just by doing that? Okay. Let's start with the first one, I'm guessing. It's about time. This is strange. Of course we're gonna go new game. Let's do this. Yeah, show goals. So I haven't read much about this at the moment, as far as I'm concerned.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
This is an exact thing of the movie.
Car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this. Watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ah, Jesus Christ, Doc, you disintegrated Einstein!
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him.
You put your dog in a time machine.
Wait a minute. You put your dog in a time machine made out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Yes, I believe we're controlling him now, so...
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux...
We gotta get out of
Doc,
here.
shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up? Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake!
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
Shit, what happened?
Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Oh my god, this is a great game so far. Episode 1, it's about time. Yeah, I'm not sure how long this video is gonna go. It depends how long the episode is gonna go. So I'm gonna be doing an episodic gameplay of this game, and I'm gonna keep on continuing it all through until the end. So stay tuned for that one. Estate sale.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to...
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Oh no.
Hi, Biff.
That's Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just... remembering.
Dog fatal.
Hey, let me!
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
I miss Einstein.
Don't we all?
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. I kind of like Doc.
So much stuff to
Does nature
Oh, we've already
contrive
done
it
that.
so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
We've already done that, and I think we're supposed to go talk to our dad, George McFly. Also, we don't just get to run around in that area. We can just go and... Aha!
Let's make some noise.
Here we go. Where's the chord? I want to do the guitar thing, the guitar scene in the movie.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Let's go talk to George. There's so much things to explore in this game, it's just not funny.
Hey, Dad.
Doc's alive. I had a dream. What's
Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
About Biff, Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
He was already out of our way. Who's running
Who's
the
running
sale?
the sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Doc's
I'm telling
alive.
you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
That might be true, but still, it's no reason to go selling all of his stuff.
You got
You got
Doc
Doc.
wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
Okay.
Do
I
you
had a
think
dream.
dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something.
That's
I'll
about
keep
it.
looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Right, so stuff to remember him by. Who knows? We might be able to. Who knows? We might be able to, like, you know, buy something. We're not gonna exit quite yet because there's still quite a lot of things to explore in here.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
An old jukebox.
Wait, I got one.
Oh no! We better turn that off. We better turn that off. We don't want to get copyrighted.
I'll probably never know what this is for.
We better turn it off.
Hey, no, wait, don't cut off my music.
Yeah, we'll be copyrighted.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
He can sign
Can I
models.
see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to
He's
get
not going to
something
give
out
it
of
to us.
Like what? A not guilty verdict? That was a joke.
Oh, but really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
We gotta follow Biff.
Hey, Biff.
The neighbor is... We need something to distract him from the thing. The
Just
notebook
can't
is
let you
dangerous.
keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
The notebook is worthless.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
Oh, he's got a point. I'll buy the notebook from
Pay
you.
you for it.
How much? Not enough.
You wouldn't understand the
That
notebook.
notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Kinda, yeah.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
He's not. Yeah, we've already...
Never mind.
Okay, I guess we have to find something else to remind him of Doc, because that jerk Biff is
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was. I'll probably never know what this is for.
I've already done that. So it turns out this...
It's kind of empty without the courthouse.
Let's have a look at that guitar.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Yeah, okay,
Better
now.
not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
We need to find something to remember him by, like, I don't know. The fish tank, the door. We're not ready for the door yet, but we still got a bunch of stuff to do. We're not going to be able to get that thing from him, but we'll try
Biff.
again.
I'll pay you
We'll try
for
this
it.
again.
How much? Not enough.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
He's a jerk, seriously.
Never mind.
Okay, we're not gonna be able to get that, I'm guessing. Okay, so we've pretty much done everything in here. We've seen that, we've put that, we've done that. I think it's ready to, I think we're ready to go.
I can't leave until I get Doc's notebook back from Biff.
How are we supposed to do that? He's clearly keeping it.
I miss Einstein.
Okay, here, hang on a minute. Guitar. Use the guitar.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look! It's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done. Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Whoa!
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Yes!
Doc, where are you? Doc? Einstein! Where'd you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
There's the flux capacitor. Tape recorder.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked last
He's
time
talking
departed.
to a tape
Good luck.
recorder.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Maybe we got something in here.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty?
Ah!
Use item.
Nah.
Well, what else is there to do? Oh yeah, I forgot we could jump out of the car. Maybe there's some way we can figure out where he went from Einstein.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
There's no way we can understand a dog, you know? And I've seen a lot of dog movies.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
We need to find something to look for him. Hint: a high-heeled shoe in the room. Something smells fishy here. Okay, where's the shoe?
I don't think so.
Okay, we need to examine it.
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc. This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc. Maybe not. Not sure what that...
Okay, for some reason we got stuck in something and I don't know. Follow the trail to Doc, okay. That was my watch, I should be setting that on mute.
I probably shouldn't fiddle with the time circuits again until I know when to look for Doc. Not sure what that... Not sure what that... This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
What about something like this, you know?
I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys. This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. Not sure what that... Not sure what that... Not sure what that...
There's nothing to do in there. Maybe Einstein knows something about the shoe.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie?
Here we go.
Great Scott! I think he's onto something!
Oh my god, it's exactly what the doc says.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Who the hell is this?
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat! State your business, child! You're making me miss Merv!
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well? State your business, child!
Oh, I gotta say, I already did that.
You're making me miss Merv!
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Who are you?
Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker.
I got
Can you let
something for
me in?
you.
I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Not sure what that...
I haven't got all day.
What, are we gonna have to do all this shit again?
Ah, you're trying my patience, young man.
I'm no hooligan. I've got
Can you let
something
me
for you.
in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Not sure what that...
How are we supposed to show the...
Not sure what that... Not sure what that...
I haven't got
I
all
forgot that
day.
Oh my god, this is annoying.
Ah, you're trying my patience, young man.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Not sure what that...
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Here we go. Who are you?
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
She seems nice now. For some reason, I don't know why.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
What is she
Yes.
just, why is she just yelling for?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
We need a date.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Let's go check out these
Don't let me keep you
newspapers.
from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Oh, I'm sorry I'm keeping quiet, it's just I'm so like immersed in the story, that's all. Like,
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
jam. Okay. Let's just check out a few more things. This is probably gonna go for a while until we reach the next mission.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Let's continue talking to her.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland?
Nice
Doing some
binoculars.
stargazing?
Oh, I set my sights on the lower things. Is that? Lieutenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Don't let me
We know-
keep you from your business.
I know we know the newspapers can help us, but she's not gonna let us touch those newspapers unless unless we gain some sort of trust, I'm guessing. Kitchen door, we're not gonna find anything in there, I'm
What
guessing.
are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
Oh, here we go. This might be our key to finding out what these newspapers could do with the story, so
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Wait, is that all?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year. Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development.
Why would you be
I don't even know
reading
where to
those
start
out
looking for
loud?
clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Damn. Maybe we go in here and
I didn't even know
make
they
the
gave
water
out
boil.
trophies for best litter columnist. Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these days.
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
I didn't even know the year. I can't leave. I don't even know the year.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
U! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
That tea's never gonna boil. That tea's never gonna boil.
Okay, maybe the gas has got something to do with it. Oh my god.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Okay, now we need to... No, we can't take too much time.
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
I think we just keep on going here until we find it.
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall shootout.
Okay, it's just
I don't even know
gonna...
where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Maybe there's some way we can.
Not sure what that...
Marty,
Ah!
Marty.
Ah! This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
What about this newspaper over here? It's got to have something to do with something, you know? Mira lost her shoe during the age of prohibition when a liberal drinking establishment burned down what went up in its place. Okay.
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays...
Get turning the thing back on.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
There's the whistle!
Here we
Surely
go.
the water's boiling by now.
Maybe the TV might have something to do with something. I'm not sure. If we can even select the TV, that is.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
What's Biff doing here?
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you. I told you not to touch those!
Shit. Here we go.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
I'm sorry this seems really repetitive, but this is the only way that I can get through to this mission
Let's
here.
see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done?
Run!
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Help!
Run!
Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
The cops are gonna come for that. Okay, now we know. Oh yeah, I forgot it runs on trash.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a work uniform.
It's, my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
At the Model T factory?
Yeah. No.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein? I've got to turn on the time circuits first.
Okay.
Time
Should be pretty
circuits
easy.
On. Flux capacitor. Fluxy. Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What is this? I really hope we get to drive the DeLorean. It behaves cool. He's shooting at us. Ha! Sucked in.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'm going to continue this next video. Now, I'm going to be doing a playlist of this, and I'm going to be doing the next one very, very soon. So please stay tuned if you want more Back to the Future, the game. Please leave a like if you want more, and I'll definitely do another one of these next time. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. See you later. Bye-bye.